Hi, winners. Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen for real, because today, guys, we're talking about 5 steps to help you get a business credit card, guys. And my goal is always to simplify the process for you so you can actually have tangible results. So as I'm going through these steps, write them down, and then the things you have done, good. And then the things you don't have done, make a list of action items, do one thing a day, and then go ahead and build your wealth. Come on, somebody, guys, and I'll do my nugget at the end. So let's jump right in. So, guys, I don't talk about business credit cards a lot on this channel, but honestly, business credit cards are an excellent way to leverage your credit to build wealth when you get the right type of business card and when you use it for something wise, like, employees, marketing, equipment. Say you need another location. Say, you're a podcast and you want, an iPhone, lights, cameras. Say, you need somebody to help you with, YouTube management. You need to hire a contractor or a consultant that's going to help you level up your business. So guys, nugget right here, right, as I give you these 5 steps. Business credit cards are a way to help you build up your business credit, build up your business credit profiles, have some things reporting on your business credit reports, and to be a gateway, guys, for you to actually then transition into business lines of credit, working capital, term loans, and all of those other things. Okay, guys? So step number 1, right, the 5 steps to get a business credit card. Step number 1 is you absolutely positively want to be incorporated and have an EIN, employee identification number. Guys, you need this for your application, which I'm going to talk about in a second, okay? So when you're filling out your application, you want to have your business legal entity. You want to make sure it's in good standing with the state. So action item, look up your business real quick with your state. So if it's in Georgia, you're looking up the state, state of Georgia. If you're in Pennsylvania, looking up Pennsylvania, right? You're looking up your business with the state and making sure it's in good standing. Make sure you're checking the name, make sure you're checking when it was incorporated, and you're also checking the address, and then you're also making sure you have your EIN, because when you fill out your business application, it's going to ask for your personal information and for your business information, and it should be completely separate, okay? That's step number 1. Now, step number 2, and this is a step that most of you miss, do your research. Let me give you an example. Everybody talks about business chase cards, right? The ink preferred. But guys, there's a million different chases. American Express has multiple different American Express business cards. Capital One has a bunch of different Capital Ones. And so they have a bunch of crazy names, Business Ink and Business Cash and the Blue and all this other kinds of stuff. I'm not even going to get into that in this video. And just for your own self there, nugget, just think about these cards having, gold, platinum, diamond, right? And so this is where we're doing your research. Say you would like a business chase card. Guys, you can go onto the business chase website and they'll list like 10, 15 cards. Well, guys, if this one card says you need to have a 700 and above and you're a 650, but this other card says, you only need to have, a 620 and above, well then guys, don't apply for the credit card that you don't qualify for. Nugget right here, since a ton of the business credit card companies have multiple different business credit cards, you may qualify for some and you may not qualify for the other ones. So be wise right here, because when you're doing a true traditional business credit card through a business company like Bank of America, Chase, American Express, Capital One, 9 times out of 10 for those type of credit cards, there will be a hard inquiry on your personal credit report, which don't be scared of that. If there's a hard inquiry, you qualify, and that hard inquiry is going to then, equal 10, 20, 50, $1,000 worth of business credit that you can use to scale your business. That's a good use of the credit card. That's a good use of the actual hard inquiry. Okay? So this is where the only time hard inquiries are bad is that, if you have a bunch of hard inquiries, you have a bunch of denials, and you didn't even get any kind of business credit. Okay? So nugget right here, do your research. Now, I have multiple videos on business credit cards for startups, the best business credit cards. In this video, I'm giving you the 5 steps to actually help you qualify and get through the application, but I will link in the description of this video and in the pinned comments some follow-up videos that actually give you the links for some of these business credit cards, okay? So step number 2 is do your research. Now, step number 3, and this is the one where so many of you guys make mistakes, is the actual application, guys. Number 1, it's going to ask for personal information and business. Make sure it's separate. List your business LLC, your business S Corp, and all of those things, and your personal information. This is why for your personal, it will be your personal name, your personal date of birth, and your social security number. For your business, it will be your business name, your business EIN, and depending on the company, they may or may not ask for your DUNS. Also here on your application, guys, a lot of the applications actually say, is your business address the same as your personal? Y'all, I say it all the time, so I will link my free business masterclass. It's a 10-part series that is free, guys. And I talk about I kind of dig really deep into business fundability and credibility, and I'll also give you guys the link for Opus, who is a lender, is a virtual office that I actually highly recommend. Use them myself, and so I'll also put that link right there for a virtual office. But this is where, guys, it's not necessarily a complete denial if you have the same address as your business and personal, but pay attention to the questions that they're asking you. They're asking you that for a reason. And yes, you do look more fundable, credible, more, look better on paper when your business address is separate from your personal. Not a complete denial, but I'm just look, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you guys the truth, okay? They're also going to ask your business category, your business industry, your annual revenue. And guys, just be honest here. If whatever money you've made, list that so far. You know what I mean? Like, just be honest right here. If you have the option to choose between, a business category or industry that's a little bit less risk than something else, then be wise right here. So let me give you an example. I am in no credit, which can be a high risk industry, but I also do education. I do training. I do coaching. I do courses. I've done things for schools and nonprofits for financial literacy. So I can also legitimately say financial literacy, financial training, education. So when I'm filling out an application and I'm being wise, I could put credit or I could put financial literacy education. Which one sounds better? I flip properties or I could put property management. Which one sounds better? Reading between the line, guys. So with our channel, this is the Wealth Building Ministry. Always do things in good ethics because you don't want to catch up to you later on. But what I'm saying is that when you get to the portion of the application where it's asking you business industry, business category, your NAICS number, right? Just be wise about what you choose. And if there's something that's a little bit less risk, it's going to make you look a little bit more fundable on paper that is legitimately tied to you, right, that you can back up, then choose that option. Right here in the application, I'm also going to say a DUNS number. Again, that depends on the actual lender, but what you do want to do for the application is that you want to make sure that everything matches exactly before you apply. This is an action item, guys. So let me give you an example. If you have your business registered with the state and it's at 535 Jefferson Avenue, you want to make sure 535 Jefferson Avenue is also on your DUNS. 535 Jefferson Avenue is also on your bank statements. 535 Jefferson Avenue is also on your EIN, right? So you can pull your business credit reports in advance. I will link that video where I tell you some place where you can get your business credit reports, right? And just make sure everything matches in advance before you apply, because for business credit, again, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you guys some things that will help you, because some of you guys are getting denied for the small stuff, right? But for business credit, things not matching is a huge red flag, right? So they want to make sure that your address and your name matches where it's incorporated with the state, on your EIN, on your DUNS, on your business credit report, and on your business bank statements. Guys, that's why I said get a notebook and pen, and just all you do is write those things down and just check it off and make sure it matches. If it does not match somewhere, just correct it and then apply. It's not that big a deal. Do not overcomplicate, okay? A lot of times on the application also, guys, a nugget right here is they're going to ask you sometimes how much spend you have. So think about, do you really need $50,000, or could a good, $5,000 or $10,000 or $3,000 help you? The nugget right here, guys, the takeaway is be realistic about what you're asking. Sometimes you're getting denied because you're asking too much. So if your business only makes $1,000 a month, it may not be wise to ask for a business credit card and tell them you're going to spend $50,000. Come on, somebody, right? So say, I could use a $3,000 credit card. I could use a $5,000 credit card, right? And then you, as the business owner, get the credit card, get approved, use it wisely and responsibly, pay it back, and then guys, in 90 days or 6 months, I always tell people every 90 days or so, or at least every 6 months, you guys can be calling them and asking for credit limit increases, right? So the hack right here, guys, pay attention, nugget, is to get your foot in the door and get approved. That's going to help your business credit reports, your business credit profiles, your business credit scores. That's going to give you a trade line reporting. So you're also going to start building up business credit to qualify for other things, and you're going to be building up that relationship with that lender. So as you pay that credit card back responsibly, it will be a $3,000 card, then $5,000, then $10,000, then $15,000. So get in and then use it responsibly and then scale up. Got it, good guys? All right, and step number 4, I kind of covered this, but making sure everything matches everywhere. And I even mean like your phone number everywhere, guys. And I want you to think about it. If you were hiring, an attorney, if it had one name, one address, one phone number, on Google, and one name, one address, one phone number somewhere different on their website, and then one name, one address, one phone number different on their LinkedIn page, you'd be like, what's going on? If you were looking for a daycare and everything didn't match everywhere, you'd be like, well, what is the real address? So guys, I don't care if you incorporated your side hustle. I don't care if you're a fully self-employed entrepreneur. I don't care if you have a big business or a small business. For business credit, for business credit cards, for getting approved, they check the small things, okay? Because the small things matter. So success is in the details, okay? So step number 4 is reinforcing everything, matching everywhere, because that's something real quick that you guys can do right away. Guys, and step number 5, and I know y'all don't want to hear the step, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's the truth. Having 700 and above personal credit scores. Guys, revolving credit cards are revolving credit, and credit cards are normally, especially business credit cards, are unsecured. That means if Chase gives you a $10,000 credit card and you charge up $10,000 and you don't pay it back, they don't have any recourse. So there's out their money. I want you to think about it. If you get a mortgage, you don't pay your mortgage, they foreclose and the bank takes back their house. If you get a car, you don't pay your car note, the bank repos and takes back the car. But the credit card companies can't take back everything you charge up. That's why having good, strong personal credit is a back-end hack to get approved for business credit, even if the items don't report on your personal credit reports. Guys, I'm telling you guys what I know. And just honestly, just overall, you want to be a wealth warrior, you want to be a multi-millionaire, you want financial literacy and wealth and legacy and wealth building, then at some point, you want to look good on paper for personal and business. That way you always have opportunities, you always have options. There's never something that you want to do that you're not able to participate in that. Come on, somebody. It's about leveraging to build wealth. So just for your own financial integrity, you want to get your credit reports scores on TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian for your personal to 700 and above. I have a course that is I think $77, I think it is off the top of my head, that how to increase your personal credit scores quickly. I will link that below, guys. Make that part of your action item, because especially if you're a new business owner or if you have low revenue, I want you to think about it. If you're a new business owner, no taxes, low revenue, well, because your business is so new, the lender does not have anything to rate you on. So they're going to look at you, the business owner. How financially responsible are you? And use that to approve you. Yes, to get business credit. And then after then, they usually don't check your personal credit at all. You can start building up your personal credit reports and profiles. And then eventually the goal is that your business is strong enough on paper to stand on its own. And you will no longer have to be a PG. You will no longer even have to have your personal credit reports even checked for any type of business credit. But the goal, guys, is to be financially stable so you always qualify for everything. So step number 5 was to have a 700 and above personal credit score on all 3 bureaus. If you're not at 700, that's not a big deal. Make a plan, pick a date, and execute on the plan. Got it good, guys. And guys, for my nugget, do it anyway. I'm going to say it just like that, guys. Even when I launched my business, there is a certain amount of fear, a certain amount of anxiety. When you leave your job and you're going after your dreams, and maybe even if you don't leave your job, but when you're going after your dreams and your vision and your goals, you are going to have doubt. You're going to have fear. You're going to be, unsure. You may have anxiety. You may be scared about the decisions you're making. Maybe you don't even have any support. Guys, the people who are wildly successful are not smarter than you. They are not, they do not have a better network than you. Literally, they they do it anyway. They do it when they're scared. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it when they have anxiety. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it when they have fear. Guys, you have to get in your spirit that even when you're tired, even when you're depressed, even when you're sick, even when you have doubt, even when you have fear, you have to get into the habit of doing it anyway. That's discipline, because there's never going to be a perfect time. The stars are not going to always align, and there's always going to be a little bit of risk when you're going after your dreams and going after your vision. Faith without works is dead, right? So at some point you have to step out on faith, and stepping out on faith is the fact that you're able to do it no matter what's going on in your life. You make a decision and you get it done. So my nugget for today is, when you want to be wildly successful, when you're ready to step outside your comfort zone, you have to get a spirit of, I'm going to do it anyway. Do it scared, do it tired, do it upset, do it with anxiety, do it with fear, but no matter what, you're going to get it done. Amen.